Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways, by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric, and that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Nuno Mendes looking to hit the front line, and he heaves it forward. Fabian Ruiz, Marquinhos, and it's played forward. Buendia absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Kvaratskhelia, Doué. And here's It's Dembele! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Decent try. Tries a header! It's anyone's ball, and they've been caught out here. And it's Marquinhos. Doué, going for goal! And another time! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Paris Saint-Germain, it's all first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah.
Hits one! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
It's Dembele. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Bailey. McGinn. Doué. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Half-time whistle goes. So there you have it. One sport, half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. Very decent game up to now. Some first half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain deserve to be ahead, and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half, and a good solid win.
Paris Saint-Germain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There's certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Already up and running for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Camera, Kamara goes looking. Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Doué. Hakimi. Doué. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Aston Villa have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Paris Saint-Germain get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Dembele is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Played out to the right. Played back in. It's one! Now the counter. Sancho. Hakimi battles to win it back.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
That's Dembele. And now the breakaway. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. Fence has got rid of that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Kvaratskhelia has a goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Hakimi just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Madsen. It's a loose ball. Fabian Ruiz. Hoists it forward. Cash cuts it out. Forward it goes. Quick glance at goal. Looking to and the finish! He's pulled off a fine save.
Watkins really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Sancho crosses it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong and incredibly